University in Shreveport in 2003, and I attained a master's degree of business administration from Centenary College in 2008. Those were not without great pains. That was all while working, while raising a family, and by dedicating myself, but I only did it by the grace of God and the support of my family. I am a member of First Baptist Bossier, have been there since 2004, and it is a fantastic church, and if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have anything. So regardless of the outcome of a race, I am satisfied, I'm thankful, I feel confident, and I've had great success with my campaign, and God has blessed me many times over. This Bossier City Marshals race is very interesting. The Bossier City Marshals budget is made up for 2011 is $1.26 million. Historically, the Bossier City Marshal's Office has returned almost every penny of that, with the exception of approximately $100,000. I want to keep that going. I would like to run and try to make sure that we can get it 100% self-funded. Johnny White had it so close, and I want to continue on and see if we can further that. I plan on continuing the Internet Crimes Task Force. I believe I've made no doubts about where I stand on that issue. The Internet Crimes Task Force costs approximately $12,000 a year. 20% of that, 80% of that is paid by a federal grant by the FBI. So I want to continue on and lead the Bossier City Marshal's Office into the future. And my name is Sammy White, and I appreciate your support. Thank you.
Now, I've got the hard job because they've answered most of y'all's questions. First, let me state to all three of you that if you feel uncomfortable with any of the questions I ask you, please don't be shy about saying, Marcia, because I've been told no before. And most of these questions say anyone. So I'm just going to start and go around unless I do have a question that is specifically for someone. We will allow you 3 minutes to answer the question. If it doesn't take that long, it's fine. Lynn, since we started with you, I'm going to start with you again. What is your thought concerning your first priority once you take office?
Like any management job, the first thing you do is evaluate what you have. And I don't know what the inner workings, particularly of the marshal's offices, are, so my first job will be to evaluate and see that everybody's in the right place, that people know what their job is, and that you allocate and distribute your manpower in the way that's most feasible, the same way in the police department. If you go in there and ask for more people, you've got to justify those more people. If you go in there and ask for less, you've got to have a reason for that. So my first job will be to evaluate the total workings in the marshal's office and see if there's a way we can streamline the budget to save money, be conservative, and yet still get the job done.
Wait, we're not going to have y'all answer the same question.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not really fair.
That's fine.
Okay. Carl, why do you want to be the Bossier City Marshal?
Well, when Johnny White hired me back in 1992, I kind of fell in love with it. It's the only thing I've ever done. I've worked in the marshal's office for a long, long time. That's all I've ever seen, I've ever done. Haven't worked in the police department. I don't know anything about the traffic laws and criminal laws, but I can tell you I know everything about the civil laws. I've seized every kind of vehicle there is. I've seized horses. I've seized buildings, grocery stores, animals, you name it, I've done it. I've served every kind of paper there is, and it's just a passion that I have. It's, you kind of, the marshal's office and the court is kind of like a business. You go down and file your eviction, you're paying for a service. The marshal's office is the one that goes and serves the paper. You want your marshal to go out and serve it in a timely manner, and you get the best bang for your buck. You don't want him to sit there and hold the papers for 2 or 3 weeks, and the person ends up moving, and you got to pay another fee to find another address to go serve them there. But the marshal's office has been in my blood for 18 years. I haven't moved from one position to another. I've been in the marshal's office, like I said, since 1992, and I want to retire as a city marshal. I don't want to go anywhere else. This is what I love.
Sam, you got a long one. Bear with me. I did not write these questions. I have no questions in this basket. Let me tell you all. Sam, this is a long one. With the unfortunate circumstances of Johnny White's death, do you drink? Do you take